10 interesting facts about love and relationship. Love is pure, love is painful, love is sweet, and love is dreadful. True love is inviting. Our lives depend on it, and it frequently seems like our earth would stop spinning if love didn't live. Endless love is commodity we strive for and commodity we mourn the loss of. Still, you're either very lucky or very lonely, if you've no way been hurt. We understand the poetry of the heart, but over the courses of our lives, we tend to clarify this precious feeling more and more. We learn about natural processes that beget specific responses, we learn about artistic influences on how we bear and suppose about love, we learn about the cerebral data about love and physiological processes that get us falling in love for someone. And as soon as we suppose there's no more place for love in a world explained by wisdom, we fall in love, or simply look into the eyes of our cherished, and all of that knowledge is pushed to the reverse of our minds. In the end, the feeling itself is what matters most. Love is a miraculous feeling, and it can be proven. The data about love presented in this composition are grounded on expansive exploration and multiple studies that have been done on the subject. Indeed, though we all know that being in love is one of the most important mortal conditions, some of the data and stats listed then might come as a surprise. After all, it turns out love is a truly complex wonder of nature. From sitting down with a good romantic comedy to snuggling up with our loved one, there's nothing more special or rewarding than love. If you're looking for a collection of psychological facts about love, facts about relationships, and even some heartwarming funny facts about love, this is the video for you. Let us present you with some intriguing facts about love and relationship that will explain important points about this all-absorbing miracles without disbanding its love and poetry. So here are 10 facts about love and relationship. One, love acts like a drug. Passionate love creates passions of swoon and exhilaration. Interestingly, the areas of the brain that are actuated by these romantic passions largely lap the areas that are associated with price, desire, dependence, and ecstatic countries. Romantic love and is very much similar as cocaine, and it affects detector analogous regions in the brain, releasing oxytocin, vasopressin, and dopamine, which put one in a feel-good or happy state. You can't eat, you can't sleep, and all you can suppose about is your coming fix. You may be addicted to love. Violent love can frequently come with symptoms suggesting dependence, swoon, pining, dependence, pull-out and relapse, and brain reviews have shown that it can be linked to medicine dependence, such like exertion in the brain's price centers. But the idea that people can be addicted to love is contentious. It gets complicated because people differ on the correct proposition of dependence, and people especially differ about what we mean when we use the term love. Two, happy heart is a healthy heart. Being in a loving relationship impacts your life for the better both emotionally and physically. According to one meta-analysis of further than 3.5 million people, civil, wedded couples up to the age of 50 were 12% less likely to witness vascular conditions compared to their separated or single counterparts. And for further cardiovascular tips, check out this is the stylish thing you can do for your heart health right now. Three, honeymoon phase may be a myth. Don't get too hung up on the hot and heavy phase. Wishing out the honeymoon phase may be further of a myth than a reality. Couples are happiest after their first time of marriage. What's more, newlyweds reported having a lower happiness score than couples who had been married for a long time. Couples having a marriage leftover, a feeling of sadness once the marriage is over and the factual marriage begins. But we are here to rescue. Obviously, we don't want you to feel bad or that there's something wrong with you, your mate, or the relationship because you're not passing the honeymoon period exactly the way it's been vended to you. The honeymoon phase is that time in the beginning of a relationship where you're so chemically unravel up with love and pleasure hormones that the world is a brighter place, food tastes better, every song on the radio is just stupendous, and every day is a good hair day. Four, we can smell and are attracted to a person with a different immune system. Still, I don't know what is, if this isn't crazy. This finding came about during a study conducted by the University of Switzerland. 100 women test subjects smell once worn t-shirts of men. Women constantly preferred the smell of the man's shirt whose immune system was different than their own. Supposedly the same findings were discovered in rodents. Five, your Wim-Wam cells work better during the first time of love. A protein in our bodies called Wim-Wam's growth factor, NGF, that's important for the functions of certain sympathetic and sensitive Wim-Wam cells seems to thrive during the first time of being in love. Principally, our senses are heightened and our fight or flight response system is more active during youthful love. Six. It only takes up to 4 minutes to decide whether you like someone or not. Still, you've only got about 4 minutes to do it, if you want to make a good impact on someone. It's believed that it has far further to do with your body language, tone, and speed of your voice rather than exactly what you say. The way you behave speaks volumes, and people often believe in first impression is the last impression. Seven, we also tend to fall in love with someone who looks like ourselves. Talk about narcissism, right? Away from facial features, hair color and eye color, we also tend to be attracted to those with the same lung volumes, ear lobe lengths and metabolic rates. Although we might not want to suppose about these effects when we're falling head over heels, it might be necessary to remind ourselves to not fully lose our heads in the chemical love spell we're surely under. Eight, the longer you spend dating someone before marrying, the less likely the marriage is to end in divorce. What's the secret to a successful marriage? I don't imagine there's a straightforward answer. Study involving 151 people, and set up that couples who had dated for 3 years or further times before proposing were nearly 40 less likely to divorce, compared to those that had dated for lower than 1 year. Nine, love and lust. The difference lies in the eyes of the beholder. You may suppose that your heart knows the rights and wrongs. Still, love isn't a precondition for sexual desire, and sexual desire may not always lead to love. A study has shown that the pattern of eye aspect can reveal the difference between love and lust, sexual desire. As per the study, the eye aspect shifts grounded on the person's thing. The feeling of love leads to further frequent eye prepossessions on the face than on the body, whereas in lust, the eye obsession is more profound on the body than on the face. Ten, lovers' hearts beat in sync. My heart beats for you. Do you say that to your mate frequently? Scientifically, you may not be wrong. According to a study conducted by experimenters at the University of California, lovers' hearts beat at the same rate. The study revealed that the heart rate and respiration rate of couples who are in a romantic relationship attend when they sit facing each other for around 3 minutes. Interestingly, when the dyads are mixed, no syncing is observed. Though being in a relationship comes with its downsides, it's worth suffering through those melancholy moments just to reap the numerous benefits that love has to offer. At the end of the day, being in love can be so satisfying emotionally, of course, but indeed on a physical position. It has the capacity to reduce stress, speed the mending process, and indeed outstretch your lifetime. To punctuate some of those amazing benefits, we have gathered some data about love that will make you thankful for this warm and fuzzy emotion, despite how inviting it can be at times. And for further on what makes love last a continuance. There are many intriguing facts about love which prove that it truly is a miraculous feeling. Many aspects of love have been explained by science and psychology, and there have been numerous studies done on the subject of love. Even though many things can be explained, love is still the biggest mystery in the world. So this is all about today's video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in next one.